Hello, Internet, and welcome back to a speed paint where I'm not reading Reddit stories. Happy Mermaid. I actually had originally planned out to do 13 mermaids. However, I just didn't have it in me to work and make them at the time. And so yeah, I only really completed this one, which is continuing the theme of food from last year. And it was Onion. Onion is actually the one that in my list of food emojis got swapped out for, I believe it was coconut or a different fruit altogether. But Onion was in there, and my husband said, "You have all this fruit and then you have onion. You should change it." But yeah, this is actually one of the first ones that was done and recorded on my tablet, my Samsung tablet. The first completed piece, however, was a piece of not safe for work art that you can find on my OnlyFans, which is in my link tree, and you have to be 18 years or older to get to it, because one, it's where I post my not safe for work art, and some naughty photos of myself that you do have to pay for. You have to pay for the photos of me. Just saying. A girl will hustle where she can. But yeah, not safe for work art. Free to go look if you're curious. I'm not that great at drawing it. It's mainly just anatomy practice for me. But yeah, I only wound up getting 2 mermaids done. Technically 3 mermaids altogether if you think about it. And it was this Onion and a Tenacious D mermaid, because I'm taking my husband to see Tenacious D tomorrow at the time of recording this, and I will probably have this come out because my birthday is May 6th. I am planning a birthday live stream, which will most likely happen on the 7th or the 8th, depends on what my husband wants to do and what my energy levels are. And since, I haven't had one of these videos where we just talked about how life is, life for me is going kind of alright. I've recently been diagnosed with a bicuriated uterus, which is a condition so rare that the specialist I saw said that it's such a rare thing they can't really get a percentage on how many AFAB people have this condition. If you don't know what a bicuriated uterus, sometimes it's called a heart-shaped uterus. Essentially, when I was in the fetal state, being formed with all of my cells as a fetus, embryo, whichever word you would like to use, in my mother's womb, there's these things, they're called the Mullerian ducts. You have 2 of them, and your cells replicate, and they're supposed to come together and merge and become your uterus. Mine did not do that. They did not merge completely, so I have 2 cervixes and a heart-shaped or uterus that's kind of split, but not completely. It's kind of weird, but I went in because I've been having cramps and horrible menstrual pain since 2007, when I was in 7th grade, if you want to put it in those kinds of terms. And so yeah, it's fucking painful. It fucking sucks. But they believe I might have endometriosis, but they found this condition, which also is rare. And in June, I'm gonna go and get an MRI. They did a blood, they drew some blood to chest test to see what all my levels were, because, fun fact, 20% of AFAB people who are diagnosed with a bicuriated uterus don't have a kidney. Those cells that are supposed to duplicate, because that Mullerian duct is the cells that also make your kidney. If your Mullerian ducts don't form correctly, it means that those other cells that were supposed to make your kidney might not have done what they were supposed to. And I did ask the doctor because I did not know what the kidney does. I wasn't a part, I was Googling. And essentially, what the kidney does is your kidney filters your liquid waste and makes urine. Liver makes the poo, kidney makes the urine. So that's fun. So I might not have one of those. You can still live with one kidney. And it would kind of make sense if I didn't have a kidney, because I'm very lightweight when it comes to, like, alcohol. Granted, I drink moonshine, but, like, even a cocktail and mixing stuff, like, I get tipsy really quickly and very red-faced. So it's like, whatever. But that is essentially my life. I'm taking my husband to see Tenacious D. I got a very cute plushie from Meg's Mashables. If you don't know Meg's Mashables, she's an awesome artist. She is making, I believe she has plans to make 2 more plushies this year. Last year, she made her plushie to Triceratops, and that came in, I believe it was in March, late March, early April. She did a Kickstarter for both the plushies she's done previously. And so, yeah. Very beautiful plushie. It's called the Triceratops. It's a Triceratops and a cat mashed together. She also did the Cork plushie, which is a corgi and a shark mashed together. I have 2 of each. I love them. But she has plans to possibly make 2 more plushies, one of which is already in prototype phase, and I recommend you guys, if you guys love plushies and cute animals, go give her a follow. She is on YouTube. I will probably shout her out in my community tab with a picture of my cute, adorable plush, because who doesn't love a cute plushie, and she's great. But yeah, using Krita on my Samsung tablet, I don't mind it. I don't really do a lot of full coloring on it. I've mainly, so far, work on sketches and, like, setting things up and all that, so that's fun. And this is me just doing, like, some lining details because I wanted the hair to kind of be, like, that first weird peely layer of the onion. Which is why, like, the ends look the way they do. They kind of look like the end wrapping of the onion skin of that very first layer that's not edible. So, yeah. That's enjoyable. I have a copyright claim on a very old live stream that I don't even think is public. I'm just like, I don't even think that video is public. But okay, YouTube, thanks for letting me know. It was like an old as fuck video. But as you can see, I made a whole bunch of lines. I also am really proud of the scales. I believe, like, I was looking at, like, a reference picture of an onion and it had, like, this kind of, like, tear duct Larry thing. And this is me. I am trying something new. And what that new thing is what do you call it? You do a base layer, and then there's a tool in Krita. You just click it, and whatever is in that folder, you can't color outside of it. So that's awesome. And I don't know, I think it's called, like, clipping mask or something. I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm not that smart. And this is me just messing with, like, filters to try to, like, get stuff on. And me just coloring things in. Because color is not my strong suit. But I also wanted to have nice colors. And yeah, I know Paint Bucket Tool does work. It's just, I have my computer Krita set up differently from the tablet Krita, so it's a little bit difficult. And this is just me adding, like, a little bit of purple to the lines. I don't know if I kept that or not. But hopefully everyone's doing good, you're staying hydrated. If I sound, like, a bit breathy or whatever, my cramps did start right as I was trying to fucking record. So that's fun. Sometimes, like, they'll last for, like, several hours. Sometimes they'll last for, like, 30 minutes. The shortest was 10 minutes. And it really just feels like sometimes you just have a needle that, like, pokes you and then comes out and all this and that. And this is me, because I'm just like, leeks are onions, the green onion that Hatsune Miku is so famous for. And this is me just getting some base color down. And then blurring stuff out to kind of like make it gradient. Yeah, I know, I really shouldn't use kind of like a picture image, like a drawing as a reference of onions. I should use actual photos, but I worked with what I had. And by that, I was lazy. Because, like, I did a lot of this because I work an hour away from home. Hubby works at the same place with me. So I did a lot of this while just sitting in the break room because we get off an hour difference. So I clock in an hour before him and work, and he clocks in an hour, and he clocks out an hour after I get off, because we both work about 9-hour days, essentially. 9 to 10 hour days. And so yeah, I wait for him. And sometimes I'll go to my car and I'll record those Reddit videos you guys who just put over the speed paints of the things that I sketch randomly during my breaks at work. And so yeah. Or sometimes, like, because my computer, it's set up in my living room, I have to actually sit in my seat. And sometimes sitting up, it's just not comfortable. My most comfortable spot, especially like when I'm just having a bad day or I just don't have that energy, is laying down on my stomach. So sometimes the tablet's good for that. I can lay down in my bed, turn on Pretty Cure or some show randomly, and yeah. And this is me adding shading to the tail, trying to figure out what it is I like or what don't like, and then shading to the hand. I don't know why I chose this purple. I think this purple is just because I'm just like, well, I've got all this green, and I don't want everything to be green. I want to add some of the red onion feature, and I already have a little bit of that on the fin, so add it to the skin, I think is what I was doing. Because, like, I'm not, like, this methodical with, like, my colors. Sometimes I'm just like, what feels right? And that's just how I do my things. And so, yeah. I'm also realizing my hand is comically large. But I've also grown up drawing Sonic, where there are constantly comically large hands. And I have no regrets about any of it. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you very much to my channel supporters, my channel members. I'm going to add more perks for y'all soon, and I'm going to try to figure out more emojis. I don't have any channel members yet, but it is an option. Right now you get special emojis. You also get the art live streams after they end. And what I'm wanting to do is let you guys vote in a poll just for you guys once I actually have YouTube channel members, where you guys vote for some fun, probably some fun sticker designs, because I want to try to do at least one full piece a month instead of just sketches. And so yeah. And oh, my friend texted me back. Also, everyone, because my birthday's the 6th, my friend Crystal, her birthday is the 5th, right before mine on Cinco de Mayo. So if you could all be so sweet and kind and just say happy birthday in the comments to Crystal, I would also like the happy birthday comments, but if you could give that to her in the comments so I can show her, that would make me super happy. Because who doesn't love hearing happy birthday, even if it's just belated? It's nice. So yeah, that's how things are at the moment. Right now, I gotta prepare because I am gonna be at the Shaky Knees Festival all day on the 6th. I'm not famous for anyone to go say hi to me. It would be really nice though, to like meet fans or people who enjoy my art and talk about art with other people. But yeah, recently I'm just a little hyper little button. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching, for being here. Our beautiful onion mermaid, which you can also get on my Redbubble. before I forget, that video, there's a short that's up on YouTube now that lets you guys know. But yeah, it's up on my Redbubble with a couple of other designs. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Bye bye, stay hydrated.